On June 30th, 1987, this house was surrounded in crime tape. A trail of blood splattered the porch, sidewalk, and the front door of a neighbor's home. Investigators traced the trail of blood to the basement, where Preston Murr was shot in the head and hacked up into 13 pieces. A week later, parts of his body surfaced over 100 miles away. Now the rumor is that this 21-year-old man will forever haunt this home, and even non-believers believe it's created an urban legend.
Living there, I really don't feel that I was never afraid or felt that it was haunted, but there are so many stories. I mean, everybody's convinced that it is.
Every once in a while, you get that one person it's this house? No, I'm not going in there. No, I'm not going.
It looks like a feral animal, like something really pretty, but no one wants to go near it.
For Deanne Davis and her daughters, living in this home was, for the most part, normal.
I'm not uneasy in the house. I'm not afraid at any time. I don't feel there's somebody watching me. I've never experienced doors open when I shut them, or I never heard people walking on the stairs when there was nobody.
But they did say something wasn't quite right.
I felt like there was something kind of there, kind of not. When I went into the basement, it was dark and I was scared. And when I go in there, I was like, get me out, get me out, get me out. So I felt like there was something there and I don't even want to go near it.
Built in the early 1900s, this home stands out for both its size and architectural styling. But it's what happened inside these walls that makes it infamous. Court documents only tell us that Preston Murr was in the basement of the home with Daniel Rogers and Darren Cox when, for an unknown reason, an argument broke out and Murr was shot in the shoulder. Bleeding profusely, Murr ran outside to a neighbor's home, pounding and smearing blood on the front door while telling his attackers to let him go. The neighbor called 911 and witnessed a man being dragged back into the home.
Okay, what's the problem there?
I don't know. A couple of guys came up and beat on the door, and I went out and looked, and there's some blood on the door, it looks like.
Okay, can you see him down the street at all?
There looks like something's going on in the house across the street.
Police say Murr was forced back into the basement and shot in the head by Daniel Rogers. Court documents also tell us it was Darren Cox who helped Rogers dismember Preston's body to cover the crime.
Knowing what you know about what happened and what took place, how does it feel being in there?
It feels like it's somebody else's place. Like you've got this uneasy feeling about it.
Murr's death created a haunted legend. This two-story structure is now known as the Murder House, drawing attention from visitors all over. Something Deanne Davis and her daughters are all too familiar with.
A lot of people are very afraid of that house, and some swear it is haunted. And I've had so many people come by and want tours of that house.
A jury convicted Daniel Rogers of first-degree murder. He's now serving a life sentence at the Idaho Correctional Center, and his parole was denied back in 2005. Darren Cox was convicted of an accomplice to murder. He spent 6 years behind bars. Reporting in Ada County, Jennifer McGraw, KBOI 2 News, watching out for you.